Picture this. So it's the summer of 2021 and I'm 14 years old. I remember going with my parents to this nice restaurant and they told me, "Hey TR, how about you start exercising so that you get stronger?" And by that point, I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I see these jacked guys on YouTube all the time. Why can't that just be me? So I started doing the most basic thing that everyone starts doing when they started exercising. I started to do push-ups and curl-ups. So I used to progressively overload my push-ups. I used to do 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 60. Oh my god, I was making progress so fast. But eventually I reached 100 push-ups per day. And I didn't feel anything. In fact, my muscles barely even grew. So why was it? I was looking at all of these jacked guys and I was like, why am I not like them? They say that they do so many push-ups per day, and I'm doing 100 per day. So what's the issue? And it wasn't until 2023, when I went hardcore on my self-improvement journey, that I truly understood why. So I was pretty skeptical about this new strategy. But then I implemented it, and suddenly my biceps and my triceps, they grew and grew and grew. The reason why I was doing 100 push-ups per day was because I was doing them the most inefficient way possible. The painless way. The most painless way you can imagine. I was doing them because I was a scared rat who feared the pain. So I was literally doing just 10%, of the going down and up. So here's the thing. No pain, no gain is true. You have to feel the pain in order for your muscle to grow. Just as you feel awkward when you present a presentation, that's how you get better at presenting it, at explaining to someone. You need to feel the awkwardness. You need to mess up. You need to stutter. That's how you get sore, so that you can look back and become better. That's exactly how muscles work. You work them out so they feel painful and they then grow. You see, imagine your muscle tissue as a piece of string. When you pull it and when you put it under immense pressure, it starts to deteriorate, right? It starts to slowly tear apart. But that's what it's supposed to do. Because you see, unlike that string, your muscle grows back, and it grows back stronger than ever before. That's why pain is so good, and that's why you need to start doing exercises to the most painful version you can imagine. And I'm not saying that you should go all in so that you break your bones or something like that. Of course, we have rational thinking, so so don't get overhyped and break your knee or something like that. But before I say how you can work out the most efficiently as possible, we need to first talk about if you should do exercises or if you should work out on machines. In my opinion, you should do both, and you should have this healthy split of doing 50% machines and 50% exercises. The benefits of doing exercises is because your muscles just naturally get sexier over time. And the bad thing about machines is when you work out on a machine, it only goes one specific direction, meaning that your muscle doesn't have the freedom to go in a different direction. It only can go one direction at a time. So it's not good if you plan on doing bench press or deadlift and stuff like that. Because when you only do machines, your body only gets used to that one specific movement. However, machines do too have a really good benefit, and that is you can target a very specific group of muscles that you want to train. Okay? So just keep doing your exercises and machines also. Just don't do one more than the other. The first strategy that you want to implement is called going until failure. You see, when I see many guys working out at my local gym, they only do like 50% of the entire trajectory that they're supposed to do on that machine. And I used to do this too. You know how when you sit on a machine and the first like 10 centimeters, it is like really hard, but then it gets really easy and then you only stick to the easy part. Like for example, with the pull-up, the first like 1 or 3 seconds is very hard. But then when you eventually surpass that weight, it gets really easy. That's not how you're supposed to do it, my friend. You're supposed to lift it up, go all the way up and all the way down, all the way up and all the way down, so that you hit that first hard part of the first 3 seconds all the time, because that is the hardest part, lifting it up. And you have to do this with every single machine and every single exercise. Not only will that hard part of your muscles give you so much pain that will eventually turn into muscles, but you will also just enjoy the workout even more. Because what's the point of a workout if you don't sweat while doing it? It's useless. So just remember, you need to do the full range of the entire machine. You can't just do the easy part and only do the hard part first. You need to do the hard part with every single rep. And the second strategy I want you to implement is called the 3 sets rule. So basically, with every single exercise and every single machine, you have to do 3 sets on it. That should do the job. 3 sets of 10 reps, let's say for example. The point of this is to bring you to a point of failure. Basically a point where you just can't lift the weight anymore. You know how when you do push-ups and you and you sometimes go overboard when you're just clinking until you can't do anymore, and the soreness just gets so bad that you basically just want to fall down to the ground and die. Yeah, that's what going until failure does. And you need to do it every single time you do a workout. You need to hit this failure, because you know that when you hit this failure barrier, you know that you reach your limit. And that's when your muscle strings just tell you, we can't do this anymore, just please move on to the next exercise. Okay, so don't be scared of the pain, you maggot. That's what the point of heavy lifting is. Nothing good in life comes for free. You have to work on it. You can become jacked, even without steroids. All you have to do is just implement both of these strategies and use them properly. And also make that nice split between the machines and exercises. With the exercises, your muscles will look nicer, and with the machines, you can hit a very specific muscle group anytime that you want. I would suggest that you do the exercises at home, and then when you are at the gym, you do the machines. Because I mean, like, that's the point of the gym. All those machines are there, so just why don't you just take advantage of it? You don't have to buy a home gym for thousands of dollars. Just discipline yourself enough to go to the gym at least once per week, and then you can slowly scale that up as you get better at life and when you get more and more time. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to take action, and remember, no one is better at being you.